Oh, right. The chores. Not us having a totally romantic moment right here. I think I'm gonna let my buddy Kratos call out the name of the person who I'm going to be picking today.
Aries!
Aries. Let's see what this boyo's all about. This adorable softie who has great taste in music and knows Gwen Stefani's Holla Back Girl. Really? Aries? You're choosing him? Hey, that's what you said about Morpheus. He turned out not to be that bad, even though I think Morpheus would be like kind of the scariest out of all of them. Sure, on one hand, the guy looks pretty strong. He could help speed up the process by a lot. Yeah, get him going. He could probably do this whole mansion with you. But on the other hand, he looks like he can and will chew your head off if you even look at him wrong. He looks like the type of guy that eats puppies for fun. Then again, the others don't look any better. I'd keep an eye on Morpheus. So yeah, looks like Aries is going to be your best bet, no matter how scary he is. Oh, he's not that bad just because he's got spikes everywhere. Approaching Aries' door, you see it's covered in caution tape and has a huge "Keep Out" sign. Well, that told me. Looks like Aries never grew out of his edgy phase. You knock on the door. Buddy? No response. Maybe he didn't hear you. You knock on his door again. Still nothing. Come on, guys. Maybe you should try knocking harder. What are you doing? Ah! Morpheus? When did you get here? I've been here the whole time. How did you not see or hear him? This guy needs to wear a bell or something.
Can someone put a frickin' bell on him or something?
On the one hand, Austin Powers reference. On the other hand, that would look so adorable if he had a little bell on his ribbon, ascot, whatever that is. Are you looking for Aries? No. Then why are you at his door? You try to come up with something, but your mind is blank. Look, it's none of your business, okay? Go over there and be adorable. Anyways, do you know where he is? I won't tell you anything until you tell me why you're trying to find him. Okay, the truth is... Quick, think of a lie. No, don't lie. I'm in love with him. I mean, that's not too much of a lie. Really? What? You heard me. He has stolen my heart with his adorableness. I am hopelessly in love with Aries and I must see him so I can confess my undying love to him. Wow, you are a terrible liar. Okay, looks like you have no choice but to use your last resort. It's the last resort picking up Morpheus and throwing him out of the window. Beg. Okay, my idea was no better. Please, just tell me where Aries is, please! You get on your hands and knees, clinging onto Morpheus's legs. Morpheus hits you with his cane. Ow. Ah, fine. He's at the garden. Now get off of me, you weirdo. Thanks. Which way is the garden? But when you turn back around, Morpheus is gone. Morpheus is the scariest one. I would be most unsettled around him, adorable as he is. Adorable butthole. After several attempts, you finally found your way to the garden. Now that you aren't running for your life, you can now get a good look at the garden. Ooh. As sassy as that white rose is, I would like to just spend some time with Aries in here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like you stepped into the Garden of Eden. Everywhere you look, you can see roses in various colors. There are damask roses, knock roses, French roses, golden celebrations, and Pat Austins. editor me is going to have a fun time trying to look up what all these roses look like. She works very hard, and that's only naming a few. You carefully sniff one of the flowers. Ah! I was doing nothing wrong.
Hey!
Ah! Startled, you turn around to find a fuming Aries.
What are you doing here in my garden?
Your flowers look very pretty. Your flowers look very pretty. You really grew all of this?
Yeah, I just told you, didn't I? And you still haven't answered my question. What are you doing here?
Sheesh, this guy is going to be yelling the whole time? I bet my neighbors are going to love that. Makes you wonder how he hasn't lost his voice yet. I'm here because... Meld. You should have come up with a lie before you got here. I heard you needed help in the garden.
Yeah, so? Why do you care?
I thought you would like an extra set of hands. To use and not to chop off. After all, my job is to help you guys out.
I thought your job was to clean.
That too. Aries walks closer to you, leaning down until he's only a few inches away from your face. Your noses almost touching. Please, Aries, I just got here. He squints his eyes at you. You feel sweat pour down your brow.
Okay. You can help me out.
Oh, great.
Follow me.
You didn't think gardening would be so hard. Why does Aries make it look so easy? Speaking of Aries, how is Aries able to walk wearing all that leather? You've worn leather before, and it's not easy to walk around in. So how is he able to do any gardening wearing that? Yeah, just bending over would be a chore.
What are you looking at, Bloodbag?
Oh, crap! He caught you staring. Quick, think of something to ask him to make it less awkward. What's your favorite music?
Huh? Why do you want to know?
I just want to know more about you, buddy. I mean, we're going to be stuck together for a week. Might as well get to know each other.
I guess. Well, if you really want to know so badly, it's heavy metal.
Sick.
I also like to listen to, Vocaloid.
Beelzebub, hubris, listen. Fellas, listen, I know I gave you engagement rings, but Aries likes Vocaloids. He is part of the Hatsune Miku cult. I love him.
I think that's what it's called. I'll have to ask Thonis. He's the one who got me interested in it in the first place. Ah, crap.
Aries frowns. What's wrong?
I can't find the fertilizer. I must have misplaced it somewhere. Oi, Bloodbag, go make yourself useful and find it.
Right away, sweetheart. I'm not...
Did I fluffing ask?
You had me at Vocaloid, sir. I'm sorry, there's nothing more you can say that will make me hate you. I'll go look for the fertilizer. Wait, I'm on a fetch quest again? Ugh. Is it up in the tree? You search around the large tree, but the fertilizer isn't here.
I'm surprised it isn't.
Is it up in
what about
the tree?
In this bush?
You search around the large tree.
You come across a small rose bush.
The fertilizer isn't here.
You bend down to smell the roses.
Surprised it isn't. What about in this bush? You come across a small rose bush. Something is
you bend down
coming
to
out
smell
of the
the
bush.
roses.
It's a rustle. A ship! A baby sheep! It's so cute! It looks like a Pokemon! Is this your pet? He's so precious! Oh, he's so cute! He's a little plant sheep! The sheep looks up at you curiously. It rams its head against you. Oh, it's so cute! It probably just does a little SpongeBob squeak noise. I'm gonna pet it! Oh, aren't you cute? You gently pet the top of the sheep's head. It seems to like it.
I see you've met Daisy.
He has a daisy? I have a daisy. Where is Daisy anyway? I'd pick her up, but she's sleeping. You have a little baby named Daisy. And I have a little baby named Daisy. Daisy?
My pet flower sheep.
Oh, what a cute name for such a cutie. Aries simply nods his head. So, does Daisy help you by trimming the grass?
No, I trim the grass. Daisy doesn't eat grass.
Oh, well, what does she eat then? Please don't say yeah.
Meat.
What?
She eats meat.
Meat? Daisy, what do you want to eat for breakfast?
Meat!
Daisy, what would you like to have to drink?
Meat!
Stimpy, could you please pour Daisy some meat?
Get him a glass of meat, will you, Stimpy?
What kind of meat? Not human, I hope.
No, she doesn't eat humans. She doesn't like the taste of pork. She prefers beef.
All right, duly noted.
Hamburgers are her favorite.
Oh, she likes hamburgers. Oh, okay. You eye Daisy, curiously. Daisy just simply goes back to sleep. Oh, I love her. For some reason, you want to rip up this rose. Yeah. You were about to walk away when you notice something lying next to the flower. Oh! It's a red skull. How did this get here? Actually, it probably looks really cool amongst the scenery. You reach down to grab it. Eventually, I have to go back and find Beelzebub and Eros's and Mammon's skull. Did I not find those? What? Where am I? You're no longer standing in Aries' garden. Instead, you find yourself in a large grand church. Beautiful large stained glass windows covering the walls, displaying scenes from the Bible. It looks a lot like Notre Dame. Actually, it is Notre Dame. But how did you get here? Why are you here? You notice a young boy, probably no older than 9, with raven black hair looking out the window, holding a broom in his hands. Hello, little boy? Can you help me? He doesn't reply. Hey, kid, I'm talking to you. He still says nothing. Fuming, you march over to him and try to grab the broom out of his arms. Don't do that, that would cause a time paradox. But your hands go right through it. What's going on? The little boy is still staring out the window. Curious, you look over to see what he's staring at. It looks like there's a festival outside. There are jesters, acrobats, dancers, puppets. Everyone is singing, clapping, and dancing. Looks like they're all having a good time. Judging by the kid's longing expression, he really wants to go out there. So why doesn't he? What's stopping him?
Aries.
The voice startles the boy, and he drops the broom. Wait, Aries? This kid is Aries? Now that you have a good look at him, he does look a bit like him. Except the Aries you know is big, mean, and scary. This Aries looks small, timid, and weak. Looking over to where the voice came from, you see a tall, older man with silver gray hair. He looks to be a priest of some sorts.
What are you doing?
His voice is calm, but it fills the young Aries with fear. I'm sweeping, just like you told me to, Father Maurice.
Really now? What were you looking at?
Father Maurice heads over to the window. Aries gulps nervously.
You were thinking of going to the festival, weren't you?
Aries shakes his head. No, I wasn't.
You know you aren't allowed to be outside. Do I need to teach you this lesson again?
Aries shakes his head. You can see him tremble a bit. No, Father Maurice, I understand.
Good. Now get back to work.
Yes, Father. Oh, I will take you to all the festivals, Aries. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna take you to all the carnivals. You won't even believe it.
What just happened? You look down to see the skull is gone. Was that some kind of memory?
That's nice, because I've already missed several skulls.
You find a large rose bush with different colored roses. You lean in to get a closer look.
Hey, personal space, buddy.
Oh, sorry about that.
Ah!
You jump back, almost falling over.
Did that flower just talk? Of course he did. And I can talk too.
I'm terribly sorry if we frighten you, human.
It's okay. So, can all the plants here talk, or is it just you guys?
All of the plants here can talk, not just us.
Has that tree got anything to say? Oh, okay. How is this even possible? Talking flowers? You've lost your mind. That's it. You lost your mind from being stuck in a mansion, and now you're talking to flowers. Either that, or you've gone up a mountain and fallen down a hole, and now a flower wants to be your best friend. How are you able to talk?
Fairy magic.
Fairy what?
You see, a long time ago, Aries found an injured fairy in the garden. He took her in and patched up her broken leg. This made the fairies grow to trust and like him.
Uh-huh. Okay. Can you give me a second?
Certainly.
You slap yourself.
Oh my, are you all right?
Okay, so this is either really happening or I have gone completely nuts.
You haven't gone insane, dear.
A talking flower telling you that you haven't gone crazy isn't really all that reassuring.
Might as well ask them if they know where the fertilizer is, since you can't find it here. Do you guys by any chance know where I could find some fertilizer?
I believe Aries left it in the greenhouse.
Where is that?
The purple rose points its arm over to the left.
Just head down that stone path over there. It will lead you right to it.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
You head over to the stone path as the flowers wave you goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. Don't die!
Why would you say that, Pink Rose? Why would you say that?
Let me just save.
Well, wouldn't you know, there really is a greenhouse over here.
Ooh.
It looks old, too.
Hubris, how big is this mansion? Dude,
you wonder what kind of plants Aries is growing in here.
And how many of them are going to devour you whole?
It's hard to see. The windows look so dirty.
When was the last time they've been cleaned?
You thought you saw something
move just now.
Must have been your imagination.
Yes, that's it.
Taking a deep breath, you open the door and step inside the old greenhouse. Somehow, it's even darker inside. Maybe there's a flashlight or something in here. Stumbling around, you manage to find one. You quickly turn it on.
Ooh.
It looks pretty bare. There are a few potted plants here and there, but you thought there would be more. You try to head further down the hall, but something stops you. It's like there's an invisible wall blocking your path.
The heck?
Bring me the flower of death.
Who said that?
You look around, but you see no one there.
Bring me the flower of death, and I'll let you pass.
Okay.
Okay. First talking flowers, and now you're hearing voices?
You really have gone insane.
Oh, what's this fella doing here?
Dangling from red stalks, you see tiny white berries.
Did one of them just blink? Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it.
Take the plant?
Nah. What's this fella?
The tall pitcher plant has a tube-shaped leaf, reminding you of a cobra, ready to strike.
Maybe give that handsome devil some space?
But it's just a plant. It can't hurt you. Where's that hissing sound coming from? Let me just put my hand back on the mouse. Is there a snake in here? Is it coming from... No, it couldn't be coming from the plant. That's impossible. Just like talking flowers and fairies and vampires. Take the plant. No. Yeah, you're not touching that. What's this lovely little fella? You spot a funky-looking fungus growing in a large pot. It looks like blood is oozing from its pores. Oh yeah, this is the devil's tooth fungus. I read about it somewhere. That may look like blood, but it isn't. I would hope that it's not. But why does it have a strong metallic smell? You spot a large flower in a big flower pot. It is deep red, reminding you of raw meat, with a tall yellow stalk sticking out of it.
Also, why did the music change?
Oh, okay. It smells horrible. Oh, is that a
Rafflesia.
Yeah, that.
It smells horrible. It smells like rotting meat.
Yeah, that thing's huge. How can I pick it up?
Trying your best not to gag, you pick up the large potted flower. You head over to where the invisible wall is and place the flower down. You wait. Yes, this is the plant I seek. You may pass.
Quick little thing about those kind of flowers.
You reach out your hand and feel no invisible wall blocking your path. Finally. You hope that's the only weird thing you run into here. It will not be. You don't like how quiet and empty it is in here. And how big is this greenhouse? It feels like you've been walking for hours.
Aries!
You know that the greenhouse is big, but...
What was that noise?
It sounded like
I should put my cursor in the middle of the screen. Bones? Snapping?
It's getting louder.
Something is coming towards you.
You need to hide. As you run down the hall, you find a room that has a long, narrow table covered in wilted vines. You quickly hide under there, making sure that the wilted vines cover you. You hear footsteps. Through the vines, you can see a pair of feet walking by. They're pitch black. No, darker than that. Somehow even darker than the night itself. The sound of bones snapping is louder now. It's almost deafening. The feet stop moving. You hold your breath. The feet start moving again. You wait until the sound of bone snapping stops. It's gone now.
What was that?
Carefully, you step out from under the table.
What the heck was that?
You don't know what that thing is, and nor do you want to know. You need to find that fertilizer fast before that thing finds you. And you really don't want to know what it'll do to you if it finds you. Which way do you go?
Well, let's start from the top.
Let's go right. Wrong way.
Okay. Let's go left. Oh, heck. Right? Straight? Left? Straight? Right? Straight?
Ooh. You finally reach the end of the greenhouse.
Have I?
Over a small corner, you spot it. The bag of fertilizer.
Finally, you found it. Yippee! Now you can get out of here.
You go over to the bag and pick it up. You hear the sound of bones snapping.
What is that?
Hello?
Hello, sir and or madam. May I humbly ask that you not destroy me?
Whatever it is, it's coming towards you. You need to run.
Now. Heck. How dare you? Dead end. Shadow. I was even curious as to what it's gonna do to me, but okay. I knew I should have saved. Wait a minute. I think there's a way to find this out. Ha ha ha. He he he. All I gotta do is remember the way I went. If that works, I'll be really happy. Okay, if my calculations are correct, I should be able to get this right. And if it's not, I'll be sad. Alright, listen you. Straight. Left. Right. Right. Yeah! Let me just save, because I don't want to do that again.
You can see the exit. You're almost free. The door won't open.
Why? Listen here! It's getting closer! Come on, come on, come on, open! Aries!
You desperately try to get the door open. It's like the door's jammed.
Dang it, open already!
You give the door a hard kick. Ugh. You're finally out. Quickly, you slam the door shut and back away.
Aries!
You stand there, trembling with fear, as you try to catch your breath.
Aries!
What are you doing over here?
Ah! Just screamed directly into his face. Ah!
You turn around, ready to attack. But you quickly calm down once you realize it's only Aries. Boy, you never thought you'd be happy to see him of all people.
Oh hey, you found the fertilizer. Guess I must have left it here and forgot about it. Whatever. At least we have it now.
You have some splaining to do, sir. What was that thing?
Say, how did you get in there? I thought I locked it.
You try to form a sentence, but you are having trouble speaking. Aries raises an eyebrow.
What's up with you? You look like you saw a ghost or something. Yeah? What?
I saw something in there.
Aries heads over to the greenhouse and opens the door.
I could have sworn I locked it.
He pokes his head inside the greenhouse and looks around.
I don't see anything in here. Are you sure you didn't just imagine it?
But You head over to Aries and look inside the greenhouse as well. It looked completely different. No longer does it look abandoned or worn down.
What?
It looks well kept, and the plants appear normal.
But...
Hey, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. Just insane. You're just traumatized is all.
Can we go now? I don't want to be here anymore.
Sure, I got other stuff to do anyways.
Aries closes the door and heads back to the garden with you following close behind. You never want to come back here again. Aries places the fertilizer on the ground.
I'll be right back. I need to go get some things.
You nod your head.
Okay. I'll just be here, contemplating my life.
As you wait for Aries to come back, you notice something shiny in the bag of fertilizer. It looks like small, shiny, golden flakes. That's weird. Must be the really expensive kind. If these guys live in this huge mansion, they're probably super rich. You notice that Aries has returned, carrying a potted rose in his hands.
We'll start with this one.
You take out the amount of fertilizer needed and put it into the pot. The rose starts to twitch violently. Is the fertilizer supposed to do that?
Not really, no.
The rose quickly grows bigger and bigger until it's 8 feet tall.
Wow, this stuff works fast.
It then grows sharp teeth and lets out a loud roar.
What? Aries!
It looks down at you and opens its jaw.
Oh crap, this thing is going to eat you! Save button!
You close your eyes shut as you hold up your arms defensively. You then hear a loud, painful scream. You open your eyes to see Aries setting the rose on fire with his hand. Oh yeah, I forgot he could do that. The rose turns to ashes.
Ugh, what are they putting in this stuff these days? That's the last time I'm buying that brand.
He turns his attention towards you.
You alright, Bloodbag?
As much as I want to thank him, that's really cool. I want to ask about your fire magic. That's sick, brah. How did you do that?
Do what?
You just summoned fire from your hand. Aries' expression turns sour, like he just ate something rotten. What? It's cool!
I'd rather not talk about my powers.
Why not?
I don't like them.
Really? Well, yeah, I guess fire can mostly destroy, but... Aw.
I only use them unless I have to, so don't bring it up again, or else.
Okay, sweetheart.
Got it?
Okay, sweetheart! You frantically nod your head. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Still cool, though. Sheesh, it was just a simple question. He didn't have to be a butt about it.
Anyways, I got another job for you to do. Follow me.
Aries leads you to a small white square building. After inputting a code, he opens the door. Oh, is this the animal room? Oh, it's an indoor forest. It's beautiful. You can see all sorts of woodland creatures. There are birds, deer, wolves, foxes, and even a bear. A bear? What is this place?
It's an animal sanctuary. I take sick or injured animals I find out in the woods and bring them here. Once they've healed up, I release them back into the wild.
Wow, you weren't expecting that. And here you thought Aries was this big scary guy, but he's actually... Oh, a complete joke? Oh, no, he's a huge softy. He's actually a huge softy.
I knew he was a good guy as soon as he said he likes Hatsune Miku.
Aw, who would have thought you were a huge softy?
Softy? I am not a softy.
Aries flexes his arms. Even through the thick leather, you could see his muscles. Ooh, muscless.
See? I work out. I'm clearly not a softy.
You couldn't help but stare. Oh my, you're so muscly. No, wait, I mean that you're actually a sweetheart. I'm trying to say that you're kind.
Oh.
His face turns red.
Oh, he's so precious when he blushes.
I knew that.
He coughs into his hand.
Anyways, I need your help feeding the animals. There are a lot of them, so it might take us a while.
I want to play with the babies.
Hopefully they don't... Uh-oh.
Aries!
What?
Eros barges in through the door, looking very peeved.
Uh-oh.
And there is a... Is that a pigeon in your hair?
Yes, and it won't leave.
Eros swats at the pigeon.
It flies up high for a bit before settling back down on top of Eros's head.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, must think your hair is a soft bed. Say, do you think I could have some of your hair?
What? No. Aries, your animals are making a huge mess of the mansion.
What? No way. I always make sure to keep the door closed so they don't wander off and end up getting hurt.
Well, why don't you go look for yourself?
Can these two please stop screaming? It's hurting your ears and making you feel really uncomfortable. You and Aries follow Eros out of the animal sanctuary. Oh dear. He leads you to the living room, where several animals are making a huge mess of the place. A bear cub is tearing out the fluff of the couch pillows. A fox cub is leaving dirty paw prints all over the rug. A wolf cub is gnawing on a table leg as if it were a bone.
I'm the cleaning lady. I'm gonna have to take care of all this. And also, Hubris's hair is gonna turn stark white if he sees this. What the heck?
Aries looks completely flabbergasted.
But how did they... doesn't matter. We need to get these guys before they get hurt.
And before they ruin our home.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, and one more thing before you go.
What is it?
Get this bird off my head!
Oh, right.
Aries gently takes the pigeon off of Eros's head. The bird looks to be sad, leaving Eros. Oh.
Hope he didn't scare you too much.
Oh, only a little bit.
I was talking to the bird.
Eros squints his eyes at Aries, letting out a small grumble. Eros is so pretty when he's mad.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to try getting rid of these feathers in my hair.
Or you could turn them into cool barrettes. If I see a snake or turtle in my bathroom, I will scream so loud and totally lose his marbles. Eros walks off, still fuming.
Well, we better catch these guys. I don't want any of them getting hurt or destroying Hubris's stuff.
Poor sweet Hubris. He's gonna have whatever the equivalent of a heart attack for a vampire is.
Hubris would not be happy if any more of his furniture gets ruined.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, they're right there. When you turn back around, all of the animals are gone. How did they move so fast without you noticing? Where did they go? You notice a set of paw prints leading out of the room and down the hall. That must be where the fox went. I think I know where the fox went. Follow me.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Oh, uh-oh. The two of you arrive at a large room. There are tall shelves completely filled with books.
Scraps must be hiding in here.
Scraps?
That's what I call the fox. Anyways, he has to be around here somewhere. His footprints. They lead to this chest.
He's right. Scramps must be Scramps must be in there. You attempt to open the chest, but it's locked. How did you... Crap, I can't get it open.
Let me try.
Aries, no. Aries tries to force the chest open, but it's no use. The chest is shut tight. Why do I feel like there's a puzzle involved?
Poor Scraps. He's stuck in there.
Don't worry, baby. I'll get him out.
Really? You think so?
I don't think so. I know so. We just need to find the key. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I'll need your help, but first I need you to calm down. Take a deep breath. Aries slowly inhales. And now let it out. He slowly exhales. Don't worry, Scraps will be okay. You gently pat his arm to comfort him. Now let's go find that key. Aries nods.
Oh, precious smile.
I will protect your smile, Aries.
Okay.
Hello. Hi. Friends. This guy looks like he knows something. Hee. Huh? What was that? Hello, Mr. Bones. A tall, lanky skeleton jumps out of nowhere.
Ah!
Hey there, the name is Mr. Funnybones.
Hi, Mr. Funnybones. I like you.
Don't give me a reason to not like you. Nice to meet ya. Hi. Do you know where I can find the key to open the chest over there? You point to the chest behind him. Mr. Funnybones rubs his chin as he hums. Tell you what, friend, I'll give you my skeleton key. He pulls out a key that is made of bones. This here key can open anything. I'll give it to you. Oh, well, thank you. If... Gosh darn you, Mr. Funnybones, don't make me not like you. Of course. You helped me make that lovely lady over there laugh. He points to a ghostly figure of a young woman. She is frantically putting away books.
You see, the poor woman always seems so stressed. I figured maybe if I can make her laugh, she won't be so stressed anymore. But sadly, none of my jokes seem to work on her.
He hangs his head down low.
If you can figure out what tickles her funny bone, I'll give you my key.
You let out a sigh.
Okay, just go up to the ghost lady. Want to hear a joke? Me. I'm trapped in a mansion with 7 hot vampires, and I have to do fetch quests to make them fall in love with me.
Okay, fine. We'll help you out.
Thanks. Ma'am, miss, you seem very stressed.
So busy.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but can I ask you something?
Okay, but make it quick.
What makes you laugh? The ghost lady suddenly stops.
Huh? What makes me laugh?
Yeah, like, what kind of jokes do you like, Miss,
Oh, it's Merryweather. And as for what kind of jokes, I'm not sure.
She taps her chin.
Well, I do like puns.
Oh boy.
Like really cute puns. Oh my, is that the time? I would love to answer more of your questions, but I'm very busy.
Merryweather goes back to stacking books. Well, at least you have an idea of what kind of jokes she likes. Hey, what are these books right here? Lying on a small round table is a pile of books. Upon closer inspection, you realize that these are joke books. How convenient! Let's see. Funny Halloween trick-or-treat jokes, hilarious Halloween knock-knock jokes. Here we are. Comical Halloween puns. What is in a ghost's nose? Boogers! Ha! Maybe this joke will work. Maybe this one.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Hey, Merryweather. What's in a ghost's nose?
What?
Boogers.
Gross.
That one didn't work at all. Let's try a different one.
Oh yeah, cute Halloween food jokes. What did the skeleton bring to the dinner party? Spare ribs. Maybe this one will work?
Okay, let's give it a go. Hey, Merryweather.
Yes.
What did the skeleton bring to the dinner party?
What?
Spare ribs. Nothing? Nothing? Okay.
Spare ribs? I get it.
Hey, I finally made you laugh. Hey, Merryweather, why don't we go do something fun and take a break for a while? You've been working yourself to death.
It's funny because I'm already dead. But sure, sounds fun.
Hey, thanks for helping me out. Here's the key I promised you.
Mr. Funnybones hands you the skeleton key.
Thanks again for your help. Bye.
Oh, ain't that sweet.
Mr. Funnybones and Merryweather leave the library, walking side by side.
Aww.
You head over to the chest and insert the key, unlocking it.
Little baby! Oh, he's so cute!
I want to collect 150 of them.
The chest opens and Scraps pokes his head out. Aries gently picks him up.
Scraps, thank goodness you're okay.
Okay, that's one down. 2 more to go.
Can I hold him? Can I hold the baby?
After putting the fox cub back in the sanctuary, you and Aries head back in search for the other missing animals. You search through a lot of rooms. You look through an indoor pool room, an aquarium room, an art gallery, a room full of clown dolls for some reason.
Can I go in there? Can I see the clowns? I'm not afraid of clowns. I love clowns. Let me see the clowns.
You open another door. Please tell me that's not what I think it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had this room.
Moving on! You quickly head over to the next door.
Why? Hubris! What kind of funky mansion do you have?
What What the? The room is full of many stairs. It reminds you of that relativity drawing by M.C. Escher, or that one really, really cool part in Labyrinth. Why does this mansion have so many ridiculous rooms? I wish I could answer that, but even I don't know. This castle is a creature of chaos. You were about to leave when you notice something small and furry. It's the wolf cub. How did it get over there? Hope, get down from there. Hope refused to listen to Aries' orders. Instead, she sat down on the steps and scratched behind her ears. Aww. Ugh. Aries races down the steps and stops where he is underneath Hope. He jumps up and down, trying to grab her, but unfortunately, he's too far away to grab her. There's got to be a better way. I think I might have an idea. What do you do? But of course listen to his idea. What you got, baby? What is it? Maybe if I try using a treat that Hope likes, it might lure her to us. Hey, that's not a bad idea. But where are we going to find the treats? Do I have to go on another fetch quest? Aries pulls out a dog biscuit. Where were you keeping that? You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know. Aries holds up the dog treat, waving it around. Hope, look what I got. Hope notices the treat and wags her tail happily. Come down here and get it. Hope barks excitedly and quickly descends the stairs. You see her pop up all over the place as she runs. Eventually, after a few minutes, she finally arrives at the staircase you and Aries are on. That puppy can navigate this space better than I could. Hope runs into Aries' arms and happily munches on the treat. Oh, wow, it worked. Hope loves these biscuits. Can't get enough of them. He pets the top of Hope's head. All right, that's 2 down. We've got 1 more to go. It's the bear cub, right? He nods. Okay, they shouldn't be too hard to find. Bear cubs are pretty big, after all. This should be a piece of cake. It won't be a piece of cake, will it? You're gonna instantly regret saying that. It is not a piece of cake. This is the opposite of that. You and Aries have looked for 2 hours, and there's no sign of the bear cub anywhere. I suggest we check Phthonis' room. Something that cute and fuzzy. Where could it be? You're getting a little irritated, but you try your best to stay calm. Aries, on the other hand. Timmy! Are you in there? He dumps the laundry basket out. When he sees that Timmy, the bear cub, isn't in there, he tosses it away. Where is my baby? Aww. Aries, calm down. Screaming and yelling is not going to help us. No, but it makes me feel better. Shush. You cover his mouth with your hand. Look, maybe we should try setting up a trap for Timmy. We lure him out using his favorite food. Okay, yeah, that could work. Alright, let's do it. Aw, his baby. What is that? It's a trap. But why is it so poorly made? The trap is basically a basket being held up by a stick and a plate of honey underneath it. Well, excuse me, I'm not a hunting expert. So unless you know how to set up a better-looking trap, I suggest you shut your pie hole. Pie hole? It means your mouth. Then why didn't you just say that? Shush! He covers your mouth with his hand. And then I give it a little kiss. Now that the trap is set, we hide and wait. You and Aries hid behind a counter. You don't think this is going to work, but you don't have any better ideas. Suddenly, you hear a small growl. Coming out from behind the corner is a small bear cub. He sniffs the plate of honey and begins licking it. One of its paws hits the stick and pop! The basket falls on top of the bear cub. I can't believe that worked! It actually worked? Aries smirks proudly. And you said it wouldn't work. I'm impressed. Okay, I admit, I'm impressed. I honestly thought that wouldn't work, but I'm glad it did. Yeah, well, we should go check on Timmy now. You head over to the basket. You're about to pick it up when you notice small golden flakes on the floor. They look just like the ones you found in the fertilizer bag. Hey, are we gonna deal with that thing? Huh, that's weird. Oh well, probably nothing to worry. The basket begins to vibrate. Oh no. The small bear cub starts to change.
Oh, it's precious.
But terrifying. What did you put in that honey, Aries?
It was just regular honey.
Ah, say banan.
Timmy is about to attack.
Duh. I don't want to attack Timmy. He is a baby.
Timmy starts to glow. Espoir is awing so hard that it breaks the sound barrier. As the glow fades, he's suddenly back to normal.
Little baby.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
He lets out a small yawn and goes to sleep. Aries, where are you buying this stuff? This honey, this fertilizer, where are you getting it? You're not getting it from Acne, are you? Aries gently picks up the sleeping bear, trying his best to not wake him up. What just happened?
I'm not sure. I'm just as confused as you are.
He scratches the back of his head.
Well, we found the last of them. Let's head back.
That's it! Who's fed up? Because I'm the one who should be fed up.
She was a fairy.
Suddenly, something small and blue comes flying out of nowhere. Ma'am, it's a fairy. Why you look so mad? Are you one of them labyrinth fairies? What? Oh.
You can't have Aries. He's mine.
Wait, what? You squint your eyes. What is this fairy talking about? Also, fairies are real? Fairies! You feel like your head is spinning. That wasn't you playing with me in the greenhouse, was it, ma'am?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you're trying to steal my boyfriend.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Aries. I didn't realize you were taken. I'll be on my way, flirting with your brother, Beelzebub. And your dad, Hubris.
You homewrecker.
Boyfriend? You look over towards Aries for help, and hopefully an explanation, too. Is that the injured fairy? Aw. Aries lets out a sigh, looking extremely annoyed.
Snowbell, how many times do I have to tell you this? I am not your boyfriend.
But of course you are, my darling Aries.
Her demeanor changed completely once she started talking to Aries.
Why, I remember the day we first met when you found me with my leg injured.
As Snowbell goes on and on about their first meeting, you notice something. Golden flakes are falling off from her. Did you do that so that the thing would kill me? Miss Bell? Ma'am? I see you're a relative of Tinkerbell. You don't mind resorting to murder?
You!
What?
You point your finger at her. It was all your doing! You were the one who messed with the fertilizer and made that bear try to kill me.
What? Oh.
He face palms.
Snowbell, not this crap again. You can't keep trying to kill everyone I talk to.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. I don't try to kill your brothers.
He glares at her. She hangs her head down in shame.
I'm sorry, Aries.
Don't apologize to me.
He points at you.
Apologize to her. She's the one who deserves an apology.
Snowbell turns to look at you. She stares at you like you're a piece of garbage. You cross your arms. Ma'am?
I'm sorry.
For?
Trying to kill you.
And that you promise you won't do it again. Snowbell stays silent. She's not making any promises. Snowbell. She lets out a loud sigh.
And I promise I won't do it again.
Apology accepted. Only because you're adorable. You don't really accept the apology, but you figured you should say it regardless. Snowbell then flies away, leaving you and Aries alone. Come on, Espoir. Let's put Timmy to bed.
Okay. Hey, wait a second. Did you just call me Espoir and not Bloodbag?
No! Just shut up and let's go!
He grabs your hand and starts dragging you. So why did Snowbell call you her boyfriend?
Aries makes a cringe expression. She developed a crush on me after I helped fix her injured leg. I found her in the garden one day, and her leg was broken.
Ooh. She's gotta have a tiny little splint put on it, like a little popsicle stick.
It didn't feel right just to leave her there, so I brought her in. It wasn't easy considering how small she is, but I somehow managed to fix her up. And now she thinks we're dating. I've tried telling her that we're not, but she won't listen to me. I'm not interested in dating, and even if I was, I wouldn't date someone so small. I don't know how that would even work.
Well, that was still very nice for you to do. You sweetheart. Still, that was nice of you to do that for her. You're very sweet, Aries. I can see why she would develop a crush on you.
What? Thanks, I guess.
He turns his head away, trying to hide his blush. Aw. You're curious to know why he doesn't want to date, but you feel like you should respect his privacy. Oh yeah, in Mammon's playthrough he said there's something that... Yeah, that there's something he's trying to forget. Oh, Aries. But why do you feel a little upset? Hey, we better get going before Timmy wakes up. We must put our son to bed.
Oh, right. Just follow me.
Has his smile always been this cute? Yes, it has. Why does it make your heart skip a beat? You feel your cheeks flare up. You fan yourself, trying to calm down. Aries is carefully putting Timmy to bed, making sure that he's comfortable. You patiently wait for Aries to be done. What are you doing?
Making sure that Timmy's bed is comfortable for him. Otherwise he'll stay up all night and never go to sleep.
You couldn't help but chuckle.
What's so funny?
You kind of act like their dad.
I do not.
Yeah, you totally do. Just earlier, while we were looking for Timmy, you called him your baby.
Well, that's because,
You smirk. Yeah, what is it? What's your excuse, Mohawk?
Shut up.
He turns his head away, not wanting you to see him blushing. Aw, don't be like that. I think it's cute when you care about them so much.
I'm not cute. I'm a tough guy. So tough I won't even actually say the word.
You roll your eyes. Yeah, sure you are.
I am. And...
Aries' attention is drawn towards something else.
Crap.
You look over to see that some of the other animals have woken up and are now wandering around.
And I just put them to bed, too. I'll never get done at this rate.
I can help out.
You will?
Sure, I once did babysitting jobs in my teen years. If I can get a hyperactive 3-year-old to sleep, I'm sure I can get a wolf cub to go to bed.
Hey, thanks. I really appreciate that. Say, you still haven't done your chores yet, right?
No, not yet.
Well, I'm not very good at cleaning, but I'm willing to give you some help. Knowing Hubris, he probably gave you a long list of chores. I feel like you're gonna need my help. This could be my way of saying thanks.
Yeah, I would like that. Thank you, Aries.
No problem. Now you should probably go catch Hope before she runs off again.
So tired. So tired. Your whole body aches. Every step you take makes your muscles more and more sore. Why did hubris give you so many chores? Why does this man own so many fireplaces? Oh, we had to clean the fireplaces? I'm surprised I can even still walk. One fireplace is plenty. You don't need to have 5 of them. You have soot all over your clothes. This is going to take forever to wash out. Achoo! You have soot up your nose, too. Well, at least all of the chores are done. So far we've had to clean like 30 lamps, 15 couches, a bunch of fireplaces. Aries looks to be just fine, even after all of that hard work. You guess Aries is used to doing this. He lets out a loud yawn as he stretches. Man, I am exhausted. And it looks like you are too. Yeah, I can barely keep my eyes open. You need any help walking back to your room? No, I'll be fine. You walk straight into a wall. Ouch! Okay, so maybe I do need some help. Don't worry, I got you. Aries grabs a hold of your hand and leads you back to your room. Here you are. Well, good night. As soon as Aries leaves the room, you flop onto your bed. The sheets feel soft and cozy. You close your eyes and instantly fall asleep.
Oh, that was nice. Really, I got to learn more about Aries being with the other brothers, but he's such a sweetheart. And he likes Miku.
And as how you did for the first night, you're doing great. Keep it up and you'll be out of here in no time. Maybe you'll even make a new friend. Friend?
Lilith, the whole reason why I'm being nice to Aries is so he'll help me with the chores. So I won't, die.
Yeah, I know. But what's the harm in making a new friend?
I don't want to be friends with someone who drinks human blood.
I do? Come on, at least give him a chance.
You're asking me to give a guy who drinks blood a chance. I mean, they can eat other things too.
Yeah.
Fine, if it'll make you happy, I guess.
Yay!
I'm sorry, it's just that the roses look so beautiful.
They do, though. They do.
I'm a big rose person, myself.
I'm sorry, it's just that the roses look so beautiful. It's really impressive that you grow all these flowers by yourself.
Yeah.
His cheeks turn ruby red.
Aww.
Thanks, I guess. But you still haven't answered me why you're here.
Sheesh, is this guy going to be yelling the whole time? That can't be good for his throat. I'm here because
I really, really, really want to get you in a butler outfit.
You try to form a sentence, but you were having trouble speaking because, you were running away from an
unspeakable horror. I still don't know what that thing is.
Aries looks at you with concern.
Hey, are you okay?
You shake your head. Something in there tried to attack me.
What? Where?
Aries stomps over to the greenhouse. He opens the door, and you swear that you thought he might accidentally rip it off. Aww. He looks around inside.
I don't see anything. Are you sure you didn't imagine it?
I very well could have. No, it was real. At least, I think it was. You're no longer sure anymore.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I think so.
It's all my fault. I should have gone with you. Some of them aren't very friendly.
It's okay, Aries. I'm not hurt, just a little frightened is all. A little frightened doesn't even begin to cover it. Can we just, leave now? I don't want to be around here anymore. You won't be stepping into that greenhouse for a long time. Even though this is the second time I've been there.
Sure, I got other stuff to do anyways.
Aries closes the door and locks it.
Maybe barricade it a little bit.
He heads back to the garden, and you follow close behind him.
Very close. Instead of bringing up a sore subject about his fire magic, thank him. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, thanks for saving my life. I owe you one. Aries waves his hand dismissively.
You don't owe me anything, Bloodbag. All I ask is for you to be more careful next time. Seriously, Hubris would kick my butt if you ended up dead on my watch.
Trust me, I don't want to die either. Because I like living.
Who doesn't?
He gives you a small smile. An adorable smile that makes you want to hand him an engagement ring.
Anyways, Bloodbag, I got another job I need your help with. Follow me.
Aries carefully puts Timmy to bed, making sure his bed is comfortable. Aww. You couldn't help but find the scene to be very cute.
Are you going to keep staring at me, or are you going to say something?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I think you're cute.
What?
No, I mean, this scene is cute. I just think it's adorable that you treat Timmy and the rest of the animals like they're your kids. You kind of act like their dad.
Aries' face turns bright red.
I do not. I just, want to make sure I'm taking good care of them is all. And I'm not cute. I'm a tough guy.
A very cute, tough guy.
Shut up. I am not cute.
Aries' eyes are drawn to something else.
Crap.
You look over to see that some of the animals have woken up and are now wandering around. Aww.
And I just put them to bed, too. I'll never get done at this rate.
Let me help you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, but I want to. Don't worry, I can handle it. I've dealt with screaming 3-year-olds before. This'll be a piece of cake.
If you say so. You should really go and catch Hope before she runs off again.
You nod your head and quickly run off.
I get to hold the baby.
It took a while, but you and Aries finally managed to put all of the animals to bed.
Hey, is it alright if we take a short break before we start cleaning? It will only be 10 minutes.
Sure, I guess we can do that.
Great, because I'm beat.
Aries slumps down on a bench and closes his eyes. Hey, don't fall asleep on me now.
I'm not. I'm just resting my eyes.
I
am.
You let out a small chuckle.
Sure, okay.
You look up at the night sky. Stars cover the sky, twinkling like diamonds. You don't normally take the time to stargaze, mostly because you're often so busy. But you're happy when you can. It makes you feel relaxed and calm. Do you enjoy stargazing too, Aries?
Yeah, sometimes. I usually do it when I have some time to relax.
Same.
Now Momo, he's way more into stars.
Oh, Momo?
That's what we call Morpheus sometimes. Anyways, Momo is really into stars.
Oh, that's so cute.
He even owns his own observatory. It's a bit small, though. If you want to know more about the stars, he's your guy.
I wonder if something like that will be in the full game.
I just like to look at them. I don't really care about learning their names or history.
Yeah, same here. I just like to sit back and look at them. I like to think there's something magical about them. What's up? Aries leans closer to you. You feel your face start to heat up. He gently touches your hair and pulls something out of it.
You had a leaf in your hair.
Thank you.
You know. I don't mean this to sound weird or anything, but you look kind of pretty in the moonlight.
You mean that? He nods. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, we better get started on those chores. They're not going to finish themselves.
Right. As you and Aries started heading back inside, Aries stops for a moment. Is something wrong?
No, there's just, something I need to do real quick. I'll meet up with you later. It won't take too long.
You went ahead and started cleaning while waiting for Aries to return. He's been gone for a while. You wonder what he's doing.
Ahem.
Oh, Aries, you're back.
Here comes the boy. Hello?
Ah, he looks so good. Ah, I knew he was gonna look good in red, black, and white, but Aww. Probably had to get out of all that leather to get that on.
Is Aries wearing a butler outfit?
And why does he look good in it? Like, really good.
Your face becomes red hot. Wow, you clean up real nice.
I'm only doing this because I felt bad that you have to wear an annoying uniform while cleaning. So I figured I should do the same, so at least you won't be the only one suffering. And that's the only reason, okay? Don't take it any other way.
You giggle.
Aww.
Okay, whatever you say, Aries. Come on, let's get moving. We're burning moonlight.
Cute.
So tired. So sleepy. So distracted by how cute Aries is. You want to go to bed so badly. You feel dead inside. Even more so than usual. You probably look like the Walking Dead too. It took you and Aries all night to finish the chores. Why did hubris have to make the list so long? One of the chores was feeding the tigers. You thought it was a joke. It was not a joke. Luckily, the tigers were friendly, but it still freaked you out at first. Tigers, really? Aries, on the other hand, looks just fine. You guess it's because he's used to doing this kind of heavy work. Yeah, gardening. Aries lets out a big yawn as he stretches.
Ugh. Oh man, I'm so tired.
Aries notices that you're struggling to walk.
Hey, do you need some help getting back to your room?
No, I'll be fine.
You walk straight into a wall, face first.
Ow. Okay, so maybe I do need some help.
Alright, let me just...
Suddenly, you're lifted up into the air. Aries holds you in his arms. Aries, I can still walk.
You just ran into a wall. It's for the best that I carry you, otherwise you'll end up getting a concussion.
You guess he has a point. You let Aries carry you back to your room. You never noticed this before now, but Aries has really toned muscles. I mean, I like all body types. And his red eyes look really pretty. They remind you of shining rubies. My birthstone. And his... Wait, stop! What are you doing? Stop simping right now! Don't simp for the vampire! You can't be thinking about these sort of things about some guy you hardly know, who tried to kill you. Get a hold of yourself, Espoir! Aries enters your room and gently sets you down.
So, go to sleep, or whatever.
Aries mumbles something else, but you couldn't hear it. What was that?
Nothing! I said nothing! Just,
You didn't even know it was possible, but his face somehow becomes even redder.
Good night!
Oh. He runs out of the door and shuts it with great force. You thought the pictures hanging on the walls were going to fall down. You're a little curious to what that was all about, but right now, all you want to do is sleep. You lay down on the bed and close your eyes, drifting off to sleep.
Congrats! You did great. Keep it up, and you'll be out of here in no time. Maybe you'll even leave here with a new boyfriend.
But boyfriend? What are you talking about?
You know what I mean. You've taken a liking towards Aries.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lilith.
Come on, I know you like him.
Lilith, I barely know the guy.
And then Lilith says,
That's barely stopped you before. Well, you have 6 more nights to get to know him better.
Lilith! You feel your face become red hot. Lilith just giggles.
Good luck. I'm reading for you. I better see a wedding ring.
Geez, that Lilith. The only reason why you were being nice to Aries is so he would be more inclined to help you. Not because you think he's cute, or sweet, or adorable, or you respect the fact that he also likes Vocaloids. You're just going to stop thinking now.
Looking at the stars gives me hope.
What?
Aries stares at you. His eyes widen.
Sorry, it sounded kind of stupid, didn't it?
No, I'm just curious to know what you mean by that. Well, when I see stars, it makes me think that even when the situation may seem bleak, there's still a tiny ray of hope.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at explaining things.
No. I think I get what you mean.
Is something the matter?
No, you're good. Anyways, we better get going. These chores aren't going to finish themselves.
Oh, right. The chores. Not us having a totally romantic moment right here. Snowbell's just behind a tree, like, clenching her teeny tiny fists.
Aries enters your room and gently sets you down. He stares down at you.
You feel small under his intense gaze. I want to feel small under his intense gaze.
He gently brushes your hair out of your face. Sorry, that was bugging me.
Oh, it's fine.
Why are you staring at me so much?
Ugh! That seemed to break him out of his trance.
I wasn't staring.
Yes you were.
It's just that you remind me of someone.
Lore.
What was that?
Nothing. Good night. You come back here with that lore. Aries runs out of the room, slamming the door shut with great force. The lamp on your desk almost fell over from it. You just hear hubris all the way down the hall. You slamming doors, Aries? You wanted to know what was that all about, but right now you're too tired to care. You lay down on the bed and close your eyes, drifting off to sleep. Totally nothing weird should come of this.
Wake up, bestie. Why did you go and reload your save just so you could get the yandere ending?
What's wrong, Lilith? It's not like I purposely reloaded my save to get a more intimate ending.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just... Look, Aries is a great guy, really, but sometimes he can be a little bit... possessive.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's not really my place to talk. That's something only Aries can tell you. You have 6 more nights left. Oh, wait. No, you don't. You've finished everybody's route.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Well, I've spent a day with everybody. What are we at? Video 8 by now? Aries is such a sweetheart. But in my humble opinion, my favorites are Beelzebub, Hubris, and Phthonis. Those are my big 3. Those are my favorites. So you can put in the comments who are your favorites. And if you look in the description, you can find a link to this game where you can follow the developer. Keep in mind that this game is labeled for adults only, okay? Well, it seems that I've done everything in this game, except I have not. There are also bad endings where you have to be kind of a butthole to all the guys. But I will save that for another playthrough, and possibly for someone else to do. And if you like these kind of games, you can hit the like button to show that you like the video, and thus it will help out my channel immensely, actually. And if you really like watching me be insane, you could subscribe if you really want to do that. And be sure to put in the comments who your favorite is, and whose bad end you might be hoping to see, because I have a feeling that Morpheus's might be the worst. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember,
There is always hope.